Hello everyone, this evening we are at Sophia Gardens. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the dashing David Gower.
Thanks Mike, always a pleasure to sit alongside you. I've been down pitch side to look at the conditions, and the pitch has been prepared beautifully, something for everyone. I'd say it's worth getting at the batters with the ball first though. Gorgeous clear weather and no threat of any rain.
Great work, David. Let's now head down to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
Not a surprise, that decision. I really believe there will be plenty for the bowlers on this pitch if they can keep their lines and lengths. If they don't, the batters will more than likely punish them.
Ready for... The first ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
A beauty, brilliant catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Nice solid defensive shot. This should be close. Huge appeal. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Brilliant diving stop.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Needs a direct hit.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Got right in behind it.
End of the first over. The batting team are now on 1 for 4.
The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the university end. Willie from the university end.
Yep.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
They'd look for a couple here.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Van der Merwe, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
Solid defence, very compact.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Lovely shot back past the bowler. Runs to be had here.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Edge. Amazing delivery.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. There'll be one run here for them.
Well, there was a moment of hesitation, a few calls of yes and no. In the end, no damage done.
Drives and misses everything.
Joseph is looking good. Found some rhythm, really challenging the batter now.
That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it? Out. Good catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Right out of the middle.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. straight to the fielder. Strong appeal. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time.
Yep.
There's a chance if this hits.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Turner shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Misses everything.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yep.
Good bowling.
That's 4. No one at third man to stop it.
Opened the face of the bat to find the gap, deliberately so, and managed 4 runs.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Yep. No!
Comfortable single if they take it.
Seems slightly odd not just to take the single that was on offer there.
Joseph doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Wow. Power off the front foot, goes all the way.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Beaten on the drive.
Turner will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Oh, that's a spot.
Willie with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messed everything up.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Yep. No!
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the restrictions are lifted. 3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle. The right-arm medium bowler is coming. On to bowl from the press box end.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
There'll be runs here.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Decisive running might have got them two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep.
Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Cobain, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Yeah.
And with that, they're off the mark.
The score is now 3 for 46.
Going with pace now.
The right armour is coming into the attack.
Good bowling.
Kugelane with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up. That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
Catch it!
Taken! A really good one too.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Gone! Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Sams won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end.
Bowling. A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. We've already seen a hat-trick. Could we now see 4 in a row?
Yeah.
Edged. Unplayable. Couldn't get it through the field.
Immediately underway with some runs.
The Lions found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. Going with spin now.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
Sams takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
Sams has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yep.
High in the air. This should be an easy chance.
Yeah.
Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. To bat now, you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Pollard is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Time that brilliantly.
A brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Oh boy, that's really high. This might be gone.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
An inexpensive over ends and a wicket coming from it. The right armour is coming into the attack from the university end.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
And they're away and nicely off the mark. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yeah.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yep. Yep. No!
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep, yep.
A couple on offer here.
End of the over. The batting side are now 7 for
Van der
77.
Merwe from the press box end.
Oh, that's a spot. Yep. No!
And gone!
Yeah!
Amazing work from the keeper.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single. There'll be 1 run here for them.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Nicely played.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Catch him!
They got it over the top, had pretty good control, and 1 bounce over the rope.
For 90.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Super piece of timing.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
Van der Merwe, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Good shot, a beauty.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Yep.
Out.
Yeah!
Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball. A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Good precision with that throw back from the deep. They need to get their calling right. Mix-ups like that won't help either of this pair.
Right out of the middle.
Barely seemed to hit it, and it's gone over the rope.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Solid defence, very compact.
Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
Yep.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yep.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. That total just means the bowlers have really got to be on their game. It feels a really below par score. The openers will be keen to knock off these runs quickly. Not a huge total to chase down. The bowlers will need to make early inroads if they're to make it interesting.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. Some adjustments to the field.
Yep.
Immaculate timing there.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
A few moves made in the field.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Edged it. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. So they do indeed signal for the review. Just feel it's a little bit foolish, seemed out to me. Out! What a catch. No change to the decision, and the review is lost. They thought there were 2 noises. A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Willie gets off the mark.
Yes. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
No!
You can't say how important that dive was. They scrambled the run, just about made it.
9 runs added in that over. The Lions are 1 for 9. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Yep.
Good precision with the throw. Back from the deep. Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Keeper!
They'll get at least one. Loud shout. Does very well to get quickly across to that one. Could that be out? Looks so.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Nice shot, runs possible. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Yep.
Misjudged that throw and the batters survive what would have been a certain run out. I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Misses everything.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Straight to the fielder. Strong appeal. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Willie shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Sully, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the university end. Got right in behind it. Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire. Nice solid defensive shot.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end. I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Great bowling.
Needs to be on target. Misses. That's so close to a run out. Really should have been hit from there. That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it.
Davies shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it. A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Great shot. Placement exquisite.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
No.
Gone, played all around it.
Another one gone. The fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Cox will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
There was absolutely a second on then, being a little bit too risk-averse out in the middle.
Oh, ball.
High in the air. This should be an easy chance.
Yeah!
Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Shah comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
Yep. No!
That gets things going. Getting your first runs always helps settle the nerves.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Good pickup, big chance.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and guided nicely down towards third.
Thick edge. Gone. Excellent catch, close to the bat.
Really getting into the tail enders now. Sixth wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Hazelwood from the press box end. Tricky, well played.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Can't bowl there. Too full and helped on its way.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Great bowling.
Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wise, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. There'll be one run here for them. Van der Merwe takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Yep.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Chance, huge nick, but no one to catch it.
In the end, they lofted it with ease over the top. Not far away from going all the way, 4 runs, great to watch.
Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yes. Well
Solid
done.
defence, very compact.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep, yep. Well bowled. Yep.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Right there. Yes.
They'd look for a couple here.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap. Negated the spin well there. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
For 54.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. The Lions are 6 for 54.
A few moves made in the field. Bit of a mix-up, but no harm done this time.
Well bowled.
That was a good slower ball. Wiley picked it up well, but was unable to do much with it.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
You just can't hit it any better than that. Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yes. Keeper. No.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication. The risk isn't worth it for just a single. In the end, a good decision by the batters.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Good bit of timing there.
It was a shorter ball, but seen really early, quickly onto the back foot and powered over the boundary for 6.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Super piece of timing.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment. Great shot. At least one on offer. Good catch. Out.
Back to the sheds, but a good contribution to the team today. It's been a nice knock.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
End of the over. 18 runs coming from it. The Lions are 79. Pollard coming into the attack from the press box end. Quick onto that in the infield. Could be gone if only they had hit.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Times it nicely.
This batter really is the key now. Picking up the boundaries when they need them. Just the sort of thing the team needs.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Finds the edge.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky. Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many.
Number 10. Please make it good.
Over. The Lions are 8 for 88.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Edge. Amazing delivery. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Nice solid defensive shot.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end.
Joseph ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Got right in behind it.
Joseph gets off the mark.
Great bowling.
Smothered the spin, played it well.
Well bowled.
They need to get their calling right. Mix-ups like that won't help either of this pair.
Misses everything.
Great bowling.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Bowling.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though. A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Straight to the fielder.
Just threw the shot too early.
Loud appeal. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs. Sully coming back into the attack. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Joseph shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it. A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it. That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Joseph has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Pollard, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep. No! Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Yes.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters.
A few moves made in the field.
Pollard from the press box end.
Some adjustments to the field. A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side. Elegant as ever and picking up good runs.
Yep. Yes.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Well ball.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them. 5 runs added in the over. The Lions are 8 for 105. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the university end. doesn't beat the infield.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yeah, great bowling.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Solid defence, very compact.
Yep, great bowling. Well bowled.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. The Lions are 8 for 112. Hasaranga back on now. Mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple. Could be close. Bowler is confident on this one.
This has been a famous victory. For much of the match, we didn't know who was going to win. But in the end, a deserved win, I would say.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the game. Join us again real soon